Hey gamers, if you're looking for best Metroidvania games to play in this Q2 2025, then you've come to the right place. In this video, I will show you the best Metroidvania games that just released in this Q2 2025. And please note, some of you maybe disagree with the ranking, and that's okay. All I know, this game is a good game. But before we go into the list, let's hear quick words from our sponsor. If you're looking to buy games at the best prices, there's only one place to go, and that's at Instant Gaming. Seriously, Instant Gaming, it's my go-to spot for grabbing games at crazy discounts. Not only do they have some insane deals, but they're also doing giveaways. Here, you're not going to find discounts like this anywhere else, trust me. Believe it or not, this is the perfect place to buy games with amazing deals. They've got games for all the major platforms like PC, PS5, Xbox, and also Nintendo Switch. So what are you waiting for? Go check out your favorite games with Instant Gaming by click the link in the description and save some cash with amazing discount in Instant Gaming. By using my link, you're not just saving money, but also support this channel. Alright then, let's get back into the list. Number 15, Last Vanguard, is a 2D action platformer run-and-gun Metroidvania that offers a diesel-punk world, brutal combat, and a unique tournament-based progression system. You play as Tillian, who wakes from cryo-sleep to find himself in a deadly tournament ruled by the tyrant Absolute Leader. Your mission is to survive, fight, and take him down. And the combat in Last Vanguard is all about movement. You've got your pistol, a double jump, and a slick air dash that helps you stay mobile. You can shoot in almost every direction, except diagonally down, weirdly enough. But trust me, it doesn't ruin the fun. The customization in this game is deep. You can rock one gun, 3 specials, gadgets that tweak how your gun works, and helmets that give passive buffs. There's a lot of freedom to build your own playstyle. Number 14, Mira and the Legend of the Djinns, is an upcoming 2D side-scrolling adventure that blends action-packed exploration, draws inspiration from Moroccan and Amazigh mythology. The game follows a treasure hunter named Yuba, who discovers a djinn named Mira while exploring the ruins of the kingdom of fallen Amazigh. Combat is fast-paced, and you can switch between weapons and elemental abilities mid-fight, keeping battles fresh and dynamic. The team behind this game is pretty small. Only 7 people from all over the world, but they're really passionate about this project. They wanted to bring Moroccan and Amazigh myths to life, showing off a culture full of fantastic tales about djinns and mysterious creatures.
Bright city.
Number 13, The Siege in the Sandfox is stealth Metroidvania that took 10 whole years to come out. Yep, a decade in the making. But does it pay off? Here, you will play as the Sandfox, a palace protector who gets framed for poisoning the king, stabbed, thrown into a deep dungeon, and your mission is to sneak, climb, and crawl your way back up through a sprawling underground prison to stop the queen's evil plan. This isn't your typical Prince of Persia where you get swords and flashy weapons. Nope, you're weak at first, barely able to wall jump, and the game is all about stealth. If a guard spots you, it's game over. You'll hide in pots, sneak on ledges, knock out unaware enemies, and even belly flop on armored guards as your heavy-hitting move. But mostly, you avoid combat entirely, which is pretty refreshing. It's a bit old school, focused on sneaking over fighting, and sometimes frustratingly tricky to navigate. But if you love sneaky platformers and pixel art, it's definitely worth a look. Number 12, DragonLoop, is an indie Metroidvania that blends Hollow Knight-inspired combat and exploration with a time loop narrative. You play as Dots, awakens with no memory in a decaying world trapped in a 5-day cycle, tasked with reclaiming a stolen bell to break the loop. Sure, on the surface, it may sound like other Metroidvanias. Fast-paced combat, fluid movement with dashes, combo attacks, and even the ability to summon plants to aid in battle. But where DragonLoop truly shines is in its dynamic world and time loop mechanics. As you replay each cycle, The world reacts to your choices, uncovering new secrets, shortcuts, and even altered boss encounters. So if you're a fan of games like Hollow Knight or enjoy time loop narratives, DragonLoop might be worth adding to your wishlist. Number 11, Moonlight Traveler, is an upcoming action-packed Metroidvania game developed by Blueprint Core, set to release on PC in June 2025. The game centers around a girl who returns from the abyss to uncover her secrets and seek redemption, all while trapped in a relentless cycle of battles. The gameplay combines elements of Metroidvania, Souls-like, and roguelike genres, featuring pixel graphics and a dark fantasy setting. You can expect a mix of melee, ranged, and artifact-based combat, with the ability to unlock and match runes to create a suitable combat style. While detailed information about the game's storyline, gameplay mechanics, and platforms is still limited, it is listed on Steam. Number 10, Dragon is Dead is a 2D side-scrolling roguelite action RPG with fast-paced hack-and-slash combat. So even when you die, some things carry over, like your gear and magic stones, a currency that lets you buy or reroll items. It gives every run a sense of long-term progression. One of the best parts of Dragon is Dead is how fluid and responsive the combat feels. Attacks land with weight, dodging feels clean, and if you mess up, it's on you. As you progress, you unlock new abilities through skill trees that feel pulled from Diablo 4, organized into tiers like basic and core skills. You're encouraged to specialize, build synergy, and stack bonuses with artifacts and soul gems found mid-run. And yeah, sometimes you'll build around a fire-focused loadout and then find an artifact that only buffs lightning. So you pivot. That's part of the thrill. Number 9, Awita Journey of Hope is a side-scrolling Metroidvania that looks like it's got all the right ingredients. Tight combat, a charming art style, and just enough challenge to keep things interesting. The combat looks tight, fast, and even a bit challenging. There's a parry system with a shield that not only looks slick in motion, but it sounds super satisfying too. You can really feel the impact when you land a good block or counter. Not only that, the charm system is also interesting. This allows you to mix and match effects to suit your style. Maybe you want more aggressive abilities, maybe something more defensive, or a bit of both. Either way, these little upgrades are going to matter, especially in some of the tougher-looking boss encounters shown off in the trailer. Number 8, Undivine, a dark and mysterious Metroidvania with strong RPG vibes. In this game, you play as the Traveler, a lone wanderer who stumbles into a creepy little village that's living in fear. Why? Because a giant hole just swallowed most of the townspeople. Combat in Undivine is fast and fluid. You're not just swinging a sword, you're also using powerful relics you pick up along the way. You can mix and match sword strikes with these relic powers to pull off some sweet combos. This opens up tons of different strategies, like dodging enemy attacks, hitting back harder, or just fighting in a way that fits your own style. All in all, Undivine gives you a lot of freedom to experiment and find a combat setup that feels just right for you.
Little bunny.
Number 7, Rusty Rabbit, is a 2.5D Metroidvania with action platforming, exploration, and light social sim elements. This game looks like similar to Forged and Shadow Torch, honestly. And in here you play as Rusty Stamp, a rough-around-the-edges bunny with a mechanical suit called Junkster. He's a full-time scavenger diving into the ruins of human civilization, digging up junk, and piecing together what happened to the world. Combat in Rusty Rabbit centers around your mech's weapons and tools. You'll find ways to customize and upgrade your loadout, giving you new options to tackle tougher enemies and massive bosses. There's even a grapple hook that opens up more mobility in some areas, letting you zip around the environment and reach tricky spots. The game is available at PC, PS5, and Nintendo Switch.
Trick again!
Please, get out of here and leave me.
Number 6. INAYAH. Life After Gods isn't just another Metroidvania. It's a game that dares to mix fast-paced exploration with a unique combat twist, all wrapped in some absolutely stunning hand-drawn visuals. You play as INAYAH, a survivor living in a world where nature has taken over crumbling tech ruins. Your mission is searching for signs of her lost tribe and uncovering the mystery of her father's high-tech gauntlet. That's where the magic begins. Instead of getting everything handed to you at once, you start with one of 3 weapons, each with its own special moves. You can switch between them instantly and use their movement tricks to zip through levels like you're breaking the rules, except you're totally not. The way you chain moves and discovering all sorts of hidden paths that make you feel like a platforming wizard. It's fast, it's fluid, and honestly, it's just plain fun. Number 5. Mandragora Whispers of the Witch Tree is a 2.5D side-scrolling adventure that mixes the hardcore action of Souls-like games with the layered exploration of a Metroidvania. You play as an Inquisitor, a character deeply involved in a dark and mysterious witch hunt. Your goal is investigating and confronting the evils plaguing the world. The game offers 6 different character classes, so each class has unique abilities and talent trees that giving you a variety of ways to build your character. Combat is where the Souls-like roots really shine. You have a stamina bar that refills fast, and every attack, dodge, or sprint eats into it. So timing and pattern recognition are key. Beyond the action, Mandragora adds layers you don't usually see in this genre. There's crafting, gardening, and even cooking. Yeah, you can grow herbs, cook up stat-boosting meals, and craft gear with blueprints from NPCs. Resetna is a 2.5D Metroidvania set in a post-apocalyptic sci-fi world, where the only things left are machines, many of which have totally lost it. You play as Resetna, a robot trying to shut down a weird, mysterious signal that's making other bots go berserk. The game combines sleek design with some rough edges, offering a mix of strengths and weaknesses that create a unique, but sometimes frustrating experience. And the game also has made huge updates in just 1 month after responding to fan feedback, like combat improvement, enjoyable animation, new upgrade armor, optimized combo, new cutscene, and optimized UI. And why I tell you this game on this list, because Resetna will be available now on PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and Nintendo Switch this June.
Apprentice Matteo Lombardo, come forward.
Number 3, Chronicles of the Wolf is basically the next Castlevania game. You play as Matteo Lombardo, the last apprentice of the Rose Cross Order. His quest is to hunt down the Beast of Gavaudan, a legendary creature that terrorized 18th century France and was responsible for over 100 documented deaths. It brings classic 2D exploration, brutal platforming, and stylish boss fights to today's consoles, with a heavy dose of gothic horror and real historical mystery thrown in. Notably, it features a guest appearance by Bloodless from Bloodstained Ritual of the Night and narration by Robert Belgrade, the original voice of Alucard from Castlevania's Symphony of the Night. All in all, Chronicles of the Wolf isn't just trying to copy Castlevania, it's looking to carry the torch. With deep exploration, tight platforming, brutal bosses, and a story rooted in real legends, this game is everything Metroidvania fans have been dying for.
Blood everywhere!
Number 2, 9 Years of Shadows is a Metroidvania game from Halberd Studios and Freedom Games. If you've played Metroidvanias before, you know they usually have a big world to explore with upgrades and cool gear. You play as Europa, a woman who's lost everything, her family and the color of the world, because of a terrible curse. You're missioed to head into Talos Castle, where the curse began, and finally break it to bring life and color back to the world. The real highlight from this game is the elemental armors you find. These not only boost your attack, but let you access areas you couldn't reach before. Switching between armors is super smooth, just one button, no fuss, which keeps the gameplay flowing. So why am I talking about this game in 2025? Well, it's because this June, it's not just dropping on PC and Switch anymore. For the first time ever, it's also coming to PS5, PS4, Xbox One, and Xbox Series. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is a game that mixes action, adventure, and exploration. It's a type of game called a Metroidvania, which usually means it can be pretty hard and needs quick reflexes. We don't know about this game in this 2025, huh? Metroidvania games, like this one, usually have a reputation for being super hard and needing perfect timing and memory. Fighting feels great, especially against tough bosses, each with unique attacks and phases. Some will test your skills, but checkpoints are forgiving, so you won't get too frustrated. The Lost Crown easier for more people to enjoy without losing what makes Metroidvanias fun and challenging. Honestly, it's my favorite Metroidvania before 9 Souls. And why I tell you this game in this Q2 2025, because this game coming to iOS and Android, so mobile players can jump in on the action too. And that's it for today. What do you think about this list? I know there are some Metroidvania game out there that I haven't mentioned yet, so feel free to share your favorite Metroidvania that you think deserve a spot here. Don't forget to like this video, and make sure you subscribe to this channel if you don't want to miss another amazing list. And as always, thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.